So I've played this a few times. This is the second time playing it by myself. Normally I'd play it with some mates. But this time, yeah, I'm just playing it by myself. Turn them back. Anyway, let's just not look at that. Ignore that for now. Yes. It's the second time I'm playing it by myself. I've already unlocked one ending. We got outfit sector all, so they are kind of quite random. I am interested to see what happens. Let's go. Okay. Oh, did I accidentally? Yeah, okay, that's fine. I accidentally hit a thing from the thing. Okay. So we got one ending. Okay. So let's double check Twitch. Okay. That's good. Everything looks good there. So let's get the show started. Oh, yeah, it does that every time you quit out. It always puts it there. Okay. One player. Let's go to the classic first term. A full game. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back when we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I think I've pretty much always gone for Frankenstein monster. So I think today will be no different. Let's use... That's right if I just use my online name. But I forgot what it was for like a second there. Bodachi. There we go.
Sure.
Sure. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howe, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLeon Count, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Yay! Polly Poltergeist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. What? And Vera Oberling? I've not actually pronounced some of these names out loud. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. 2. We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we're ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of divine sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest quiz ever will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. This way, each of you will start by having the stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Okay. You're elected president for a day. What's the first law you pass? Okay. You can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. Amount of tax deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonnets. Nah. Trivia fact. Presidents don't pass laws, so this is a trick question. Or are you just being an idiot? $1 bills will now include a picture of me and the inscription, "Beware, too much awesomeness." My presidency I lost a day, but my fame will last forever. I say, my fame will last forever. Forever. I don't want to do that with a reverb. Oh, shit. Anyway. Right. The coolest reality show would be 12 experts on various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge. Seducing a potato into marriage. Somehow. People in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs, and society wins. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. Nope, I like 8 rich people give me money. I don't know. Can you seduce a potato? It's quite a challenge. Potatoes are very much known for the fact that they are very bad at being seduced. It's a fact. Right. Let me stop talking out of my butt. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do? I'll finish my novel. Whatever comes after the end should know my legacy. No. Nobody in... oh. Maybe. True. Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. 100 push-ups. No. 200 push-ups. I always party if there were no tomorrow. So who cares? It's okay. We invented the apocalypse to take care of the overpopulation of commoners. They always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit off of other people's hysteria. Nope, nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today!
Sure.
Okay, I might move my stuff about. So all of my stats are behind my camera. Oh, look at those secret stats. Actually, put it over here, it's fine. Don't really need to see what day it is, it shows up at the start, but anyway. Right, we have very little fun, very little boldness, and very little creativity. I say we get some fun into our lives, which I believe is over here. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. +2 fun. Oddly enough, you notice Damon and Vera having some kind of business meeting. At least they're both sitting, holding metal folders. You move closer to see what's up.
Hey there.
Now, Damien, it seems we both agree that William, the incubus, is a piece of sentient garbage, and who deserves harm. True. I believe that together we can make William very unhappy. I'm prepared an action plan for a potential merger. Have a look. Vera opens her folder to reveal intricate charts with titles like Diversion Coefficient and Maximum Humiliation Dividends. I wrote a folder too. Yeah, I need to stop doing these fat voices because I'm really hurting my throat. Damien opens up his folder. There is a piece of paper that says punching on it. I admire your simplistic approach, but I think we need a plan that utilizes both our strengths. Damien nods and turns his piece of paper on the other side. It says punching hard. These two are never going to come to an agreement unless you step in and mediate. Well, you're right. Okay, we could use this convenient list I brought that shows all his greatest fears in order of severity. Or, while he's sleeping, replace all his organs with live possums. I'm kind of liking the possums idea. Let's say possums. Hot damn! Why didn't I think of that? I mean, I've replaced people's organs with dead possums a bunch of times. But live possums, they're so much more fucked up! It's rather vicious. But wait. Fucking wait a second. What if I replace the possum's organs with other live possums? You leave Damien to go down this rabbit hole, possum hole on his own. The important part, he's happy, and you gain +2 boldness and +1 charm. That's good.
Sure.
I kind of need some creativity, but we gotta figure out who. What do I want to see? Last time I did romance Damien, and I think I did get that successfully right. So I don't know if I want to romance Damien again. Because me and Damien basically match up personalities-wise. He likes punching, I like punching. You want to burn things, I want to burn things. He's basically the perfect man, let's be honest. Or I could go see the cat. How much money do I have? I got loads of money. Let's go see the cat.
Hey, stranger.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have that shit that will boost your stats. Shit that'll lead you into stupid new ventures. Even some shit that might be needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Okay. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. Okay, so this is a new one I didn't get. I got from completing it last time. It was the erotic fan fiction about dragons. Dragon Heat, a classic. It's so cheesy and stupid that you can't stop reading it. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm super into dragon abs. So, I don't know. Are we into dragon abs? Sure. Darling, there's a website for all of it. That's what Rule 34 is for. Let's go with Dragon Heat. I don't know what it relates to, but I think I'm going to go for it. A blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes on it. So you have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume. But most of our classmates are idiots. I'm going to go for Dragon Heat. I don't know what it leads to, but I think it'll be fun. And remember, the first rule of Shop Club, no refunds. Doom, doom, doom.
Sure.
Okay, well, I do need more money, but I also need more creativity at the moment. Which is over. Oh, you always look at, like, I always look at the map, and that's how I navigate to it, but then I realize, like, I need to actually look at the sidebar, which tells me where I can go. Oh, but yeah, she's in the auditorium. I just realized the cat's there, so I can't really do much there. Let's go to the library and make some money. That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how that really works. Anyway, you gained 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately equals 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. After you're counting and recounting your money, you're hoping to find an extra dollar when suddenly... Oh my god, why is he covered with honey? Hey Bodachi, look here, look what I have, isn't it shiny? Scott holds aloof a roll of duct tape, which you can see it is indeed shiny. Listen, I'm not saying we tied up Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, but I'm saying this tape is crazy strong, and if you want to wreak some havoc on the school, Crazy Martin might be a little tied up. Thank the triple goddess, we've spent months tracking that. Our thing? It's so cool, right? We have a thing, it's our thing, and it's the best thing, and it's ours.
We must save the world.
You fools, that's the duct tape of retribution. It's the only adhesive that can hold Balthazar the Destroyer, whom we must detain in order to save the world. Oh well, saving the world is good. I just liked it because it was a cool, shiny thing. You can have it. Oh wait, Scott. They're probably just making shit up because they want to take the cool thing from us. Balthazar the Destroyer, obviously fake. Why have I never heard of him? We had a 3-hour long lecture on Balthazar the Destroyer in homeroom yesterday. You're right, Damien. They must be lying. I think we would have remembered that.
Always the same with you.
You were asleep at sports practice, Damien, and Damien was asleep at his desk. After we heard about the threat Balthazar posed, we took it upon ourselves to journey deep into the dungeons of Holiest Maha and bring back the holy duct tape of retribution, only to discover it had already gone. Oh, the dungeon of Holiest Maha, that's where we were. We took a wrong turn on our way to English curses and got totally lost. Somewhere in there, somehow when we were in there, some kind of maze. Anyway, we saw that sick duct tape and thought as well we might as well take it. So now it's fucking ours, and you can't have it.
Try not to get killed.
Could you not be any more oblivious? Hand over the duct tape, and we'll be forced to use it. We'll be forced to use force to take it by force. Force. Looks like this situation is getting out of control. You better step in before someone or some duct tape gets hurt. Okay, what we got? Don't worry, Darren. You can keep the duct tape of retribution for your nefarious purposes. Kevin, why don't we just use the scotch tape of, hey, cut that out instead. Scott, you don't really care about the duct tape, right? You just like having cool shiny thing. But watch me use my sweet negotiation skills to get, for it. 2 cool shiny things. Oh, I'm not so creative. Ah, shit, it's a creative option. The scotch tape of, hey, cut that out. There's no such thing. I mean, I know there are rumors of such an artifact hidden away in the bottom of the depths of the dimmest Therabon Sea. Oh, shit, the dimmest Therabon Sea. Scott, isn't that where we accidentally ended up taking vodka shots the other day between classes? Damn sure it's hard to find the English class in that school. No, Damon, that's where you were. You did vodka shots. I was being a good boy, but I did fetch this. After a bit of searching, Scott withdraws a wonderful gleaming roll of scotch tape. What? How?
Enough of this.
Give that to us right now. No, I fetched it for myself, Square. And you're trying to cheat right now? Why else would it be called scotch tape?
Try.
To start with, we're not trying to do anything. We're trying to succeed at getting back the magic artifacts that should rightfully be ours. Yo, no one comes for my friend or his tape. You want to dance? Let's go. The room is suddenly on fire. It seems like this whole showdown could have been avoided if Damien and Scott just downloaded a map on their phones. They really do get lost and stumble on tape-themed magic artifacts on an inordinary number of times. But since that isn't an option, you're forced to watch as the Covenant steals both tapes, artifacts, and disappears with a flourish. I don't have the thing anymore. And I don't have my thing anymore either, thanks to fucking Bodachi's genius choice to start offering to give away their other people's things. You start to explain that you genuinely, totally, completely thought you were making that up, and you have no way of knowing that there was actually a scotch tape of, hey, cut that out. But it doesn't matter. Damien has got a way over your artifact giving it away ass. You lose two fun and 1 boldness. Shit. Ding, 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 ding. I don't know what the dragon's sexual things, but we'll find out at some point. I could do it with more fun. I could now do it with also more boldness. Let's go boldness. Let's go to the bathrooms. That day you skip class just to hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits and you gain +2 boldness. You're wandering down the hallway, reading Dragon Heat as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't very because which isn't very because Polly and Vera clock this immediately. What are you reading? Erotic fanfiction about dragons?
Yes.
Because we love Dragon Heat and I'm all about the 19th century Russian literature. But a ghost girl can't get no but a ghost girl can't say no to some erotic fiction, am I right? I've literally been working on my Morgana von Bresterik cosplay all week. Don't worry about why. Speak for yourself, Polly. I've never... Okay, fan, I may have read Dragon Heat, but don't go around just telling people. Psst. We're clearly safe with him. A fellow dragophile can always be trusted. Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. 297 chapters and counting, and it still managed to amaze me with all new levels of wrong. Yeah, right, I fucking love it. Yet I must admit I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to favorite chapters. Mine is the one where Harold McDonghard, Horace the Hydra, and the deranged Draco del Corte have to rest at an inn after the Choking Bay adventure. Only to discover they only have just one available bed. There's only one bed? The classic fan fiction trick that never fails. Ha! That was a good one. I personally prefer the one where Vanessa unmasks masked savior after a passionate kiss, only to discover it's herself, and then they totally bang. I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-assist. Amen. What about you, Batchy? What's your favorite story arc? Nothing to worry about. You'll just be revealing your inner kinks to us. No pressure. Okay. Do we go easy? The Sexcalibur arc, where they discover the Chosen One can control the mythical Sexcalibur dildo, and they have a super orgy so everyone can have their turn with the dildo. What about this exclusive chapter I've written myself? Okay, so that's clearly creativity, and I have fuck all creativity. Like, that also sounds... could be charm or bold, which I don't have much of, but I'm going to go for Sexcalibur. Ah! It's fun. Of course it is. Yeah, it's like... there's a choice between creativity and fun, and I'm like, I have fuck all in either of those. So it's like, well, this is going to go badly. Oh. Okay, I'm just drinking some sake and some Coke. Don't worry, I've unimpressed them. I mean, It really is a good one, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of controversial, don't you think? The great King Fellatio III organized the Sexcalibur trial, where everyone tried out the mythical Sexcalibur dildo. And it was all good fun, but it turns out the legend was a lie invented by the king who just wanted to have an orgy with everyone. So even if everyone enjoyed it, it spanned a very long and necessary conversation about consent. I'm with Vera here. They also never depict any proper orgy preparation. And being the literature buff, I can understand the writer didn't want to spend time there, and the reader should assume it happened, but it's still kind of problematic too. Nothing is good as a good old orgy, but not as good as if it lacks the correct preparation for health and hygiene. Don't know about you, but I'm not sure what to think if the Sexcalibur arc is your favorite in Dragon Heat. We could assume you wanted to play cool and edgy to impress us, and he failed. Yeah, boo! Don't go try hard on us. There's nothing as sexy as being yourself. Agree. So they leave. Well, you failed. Kinda together not to try hard when romancing them, since this is technically a dating sim. Still, you lose. I lose -2 charm and -1 boldness. I am. Last game I played, it's annoying because it's the one I played by myself, and yet I did great and I romanced Damien. But yeah, this one I really fucked up on. I'm doing so badly. Oh, my choice. I think because my stats are so shit. I just have poor stats. It's purely based on the stats on the right. So, if I got poor stats, then... yeah. Kind of tempted to... I haven't really tried the Demon Slayer type girl. She apparently always pairs up when Damien and Vampire Dude are always together. You're taking a break from socializing to eat your lunch when somebody punches you in the knee. Tick! It's the Slayer, and she's hiding under your table.
Prepare to die.
Eat knee paint, freak. Now I'm going to punch your other. Oh, you just threw your apple at her. Finally, a use for that red delicious. You defeated the Slayer. She flees, leaving 2 choices of loot behind. The loot flashes repeatedly, getting ready to disappear, almost as if it's some kind of video game. No time to contemplate the nature of existence. Pick some loot before it's all gone. Okay, garlic, rice, and holy water. One monster's weakness is another monster's dinner. Or a gun that shoots stakes with eat shit burned into the side of them. Okay, so clearly this one is to get rid of Damien, I'm guessing. And then this one's to get rid of Liam. I'm just blocking someone because they sent me a spam message. Yeah, let's go with that. Who do I want to hurt? I'm gonna go with the gun that shoots stakes with eat shit burned inside them. Cause why would I not go with that? You scoop up the sweet ass gun and go about your day. Obviously, you're not going to use it to kill any of your classmates. You're a monster. You are a monster, not a monster. But later in biology class, the teacher calls you without warning. You panic because who has time to do the reading when you're trying to smooch your classmates? But your panic turns to self-assurance when you hear the teacher's question, "What do flies do?" Rather than responding with lame-ass spoken words, you respond by firing a wooden stake straight into the chalkboard. "Eat shit," explains the teacher. What's Why, that's exactly right. Congratulations. You meant to shoot the teacher, but hey, whatever works. You gain +4 boldness. Fuck yeah, I'm bold as fuck.
Sure.
Okay. I need creativity and I need fun and money. Let's go with creativity. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, as the muses themselves have decided to give you a figurative blowjob, your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Lady, you see Damien packing a bag. I'm going away for the weekend. To detention. I have a fucking detention again. It's a figurative blowjob, not a literal blowjob. Why? Just because I rigged the teacher's lounge door with booby traps that poured Selkin piss all on whoever opened it? I mean, I didn't even set anything on fire this time. Let me spill the tea. This school is strict as fuck. Anyway, just brainstorming some ideas to keep things entertaining beyond fucking detention. Okay, so do it. Just fucking do it. Ditch, do it. So it could be boldness. Cross-species ergonomic and social barriers to make lifelong friends with a diverse group of students in detention. Find out through silly dancing that you're not so different after all. Nah, I'm gonna go with do it. Just fucking ditch, do it. Damn, why didn't I think of that? I mean, I did. But don't consider it serious an option. If I skip detention, what are they gonna do? Give me detention? I can do anything. Make a bonfire out of desks, jerk off into the potions.
Fucking metal.
And I'll just skip detention forever. Wreak as much havoc as I want. Fuck yeah, havoc. Well, you just created a monster, but at least he's your monster. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness. Okay, I'm super smart, I'm super bold, not very creative, not very well, I'm kind of on creativity and charm, and then really not that fun. Yeah.
Sure.
I would have assumed you were not happy with the spilling tea. Okay, we could do it more fun, I think. Yeah, we're not very fun, so let's make sure we're very fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small, magical Latino cat, asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Moussaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Moussaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps and enjoying the Groovy Moussaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Later, you're carrying around your precious dragon heat when you spot Miranda and Damien. Wow, dragon heat, I love it. Also, you may not know this about Damien to look at him, but it turns out he too is a hopeless romantic at heart. And you were reading this, serious? I'm into it for the dragon dong. Mira, nothing so bad yet. Nothing so bad yet, so good as a billionaire dinosaur made me gay. That old story. A billionaire dinosaur made me gay. It's just used way too much, that. Damien, you are being an utter fool. Don't profane the deep emotional connection between Harold McDonghard and Godiva Galantina? Deep emotional connection? Is that why the latest chapter ends with Harold boning Godvia, and she wakes up to find him gone? The cliffhanger must be entirely misleading. People simply don't abuse each other's love and trust that way. I worry about you, Mira. I really do. I just desperately want to know what happens next in Dragon Heat. Do you think Harold is capable of being so mean-spirited? Okay. True art imitates life. Let's look at Damien's Tinder messages to see what he's capable of, shall we? Yeah, that's tempting. Harold may or may not be a scoundrel, but love is alive, and well, let me take both of you on the greatest three-way first date ever to prove it. Okay. Do we look at Tinder messages or have a three-way date? I say we look at Damien's Tinder messages. Ah, I didn't realize that was my creativity. I wouldn't have picked that if I thought that was creativity. Aha! Let's solve everything forthwith. Real life logic applied to fictional circumstances always clears things up. No, wait, don't. Too late. Miranda snatches Damien's phone and using some kind of mirror magic is able to unlock it and open Tinder. Why, Damien, the things you're saying to these people? No! They're beautiful. Never in my life have I read such heartfelt, soul-wrenching expressions of deep love. I mean, a sonnet based on each other's usernames. Beautiful. I can only hope that one day someone will treat me with the same affection that you showed to those you caught online. That's not me. A lame-ass poet hacked my account because of reasons. Yeah, that's what happened. There's nothing to be ashamed of, Damon. This is beautiful, and being so vulnerable takes courage. Yeah, fine, okay. I think love is metal, but fuck. Getting vulnerable unsettles me fucking big time. And yeah, I fucking think McDonghar truly loves Godvia, and she might have a good reason for this sudden disappearance. I know, right? I knew he couldn't be mean-spirited. I knew he couldn't be mean-spirited, and I knew he couldn't. No, you couldn't either, Damien. Oh, wow, I can't read. Doesn't it feel good to have a shared, softer side? Fuck you, Mira. Fuck you hard. And yes. Huzzah! Yay, everyone believes in love. The real question is, might they believe in love with you? That's the real cliffhanger here. +2 charm and +1 boldness. I'm getting so fucking bold. Can I think I might need to make some money.
Sure.
Ooh, okay. I don't recognize that guy. I feel like I should go that way. I can't remember if I've run into him before. You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite mobile game, Pokemon's Go, based on the classic Pocket Humans. Hey, Reginald Botsworth uses income tax at audit. Oh no! My Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective. Haha! Now for the finishing blow. The wait, what? Reginald contracted leukemia? Leukemia? Reginald's leukemia deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved ones. Ooh, I win again. Why are all my Pokemon so unhealthy, Damon? Why are all your Pokemon so unhealthy? There we go. Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that. Where's the fun of that? Let's have another match. What are you two nerds doing? Nerding around. Nerd up, nerds. Poor Scott, is that you? Yeah, we don't recognize you under all the nerdery. What are you doing? Playing a dumb video game for stupid bitches. Stupid babies. There you go. But Pokemon's isn't dumb. It's cool because no way Scott is gonna come up with anything. If you don't, maybe you could score some points with Scott or Damien. Show them the phone equipped with Pokemon's Go that can be used as a football. Say nothing and pelt them with steamed vegetables. Yep. Ah, vegetables. We hate those. Stop it! Seriously, pelt us with ground beef or something. Or at least some sausages or pig's ears. How about some forks and knives? Or some knives and knives? I'm just gonna keep throwing knives. This is why I love Damien. He just loves to kill. He's the best character. Damien is clearly the best because he just likes setting fires on fire and punching things. and killing, and maiming, and all kinds of murder. Ah, those knives are almost as bad as the vegetables. Come on, guys, stop throwing carrots and knives at my cousins. You stop alright as soon as the wolf pack have retreated out of range. Nice thinking. Finally, a use for vegetables, am I right? Damien barely remembers to take the knife out of his hand before high-fiving you. He does, though, so that's a win. Oh, I don't get anything for that. That's a bit rubbish.
Sure.
Okay. Let's go with creativity, shall we? Yeah, creativity. That day we were rehearsing for class, while rehearsing for class, you are struck by a lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, and also known as one of the 7 most douchiest moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Go figure. +2 creativity. Okay, we're good on creativity, I think, now. I need to get some money, maybe. Yes, the devs. Yes, we are the devs. Dare you to come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. Okay. What should my nickname be? Thinking. I don't have a good idea. No, I thought this. Nope, I ain't got anything. Have you got anything? You see Damien beating the piss out of a goblin, like he always does when he's depressed. You go over and ask what's up. It's the whole heir to the throne of hell thing. It's really bumming me out. I hate being a prince of hell, and I'm gonna hate being a king of hell even more. I mean, how am I supposed to rebel against authority when I am the authority? Not even beating the piss out of this goblin's gonna cheer me up. Damien continues to beat the piss out of the goblin, but his heart clearly isn't in it. I mean, is there anything rad I could do as a king of hell? Literally anything. You're forgetting about the ultimate way to fight authority. Total war. It's a good option, Kings have harems, and I'd definitely join yours. I said let's go with the harem option. It's charm. What? My charm is pretty good. You had me at harem. But then you lost me and I joined yours. Boo. You think I'd become king in order to degrade my dick with the likes of you? Wow. No, listen, the reason we're not fucking right now is because I don't want to fuck you. Because you're ugly.
Get a life.
Now slither away before I stop being polite. You slither away. -2 boldness and -1 charm. Shit. Oh well.
Sure.
It happens. Okay, what do we want to do? Let's go make some money. She's the library. Oh, but then she's in there, so I can't really make the money at the moment. We'll go with fun then. I'm gonna make some fun. I need fun. During that recess, you start a half-hour rave. Oh wow, I've done like so many half-hour raves. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories, plus 2 fun. You're doing your thing when while Damon suddenly appears.
Noob.
Hey you! Looks like you've got nothing better to do. I need a mount for the prom, because walking is for losers. Because I lost my driver license after I drove a motorcycle through another school's picnic. I won't take any lame-ass mount. I need the best creature in hell. So let's brainstorm. If you don't answer in the next 10 seconds, I'm putting a bit in your mouth and writing you. Okay. We're talking hell here, so a goat? Not just any goat, a goat that's a real asshole. Okay. What about a giant gelatinous 50-nosed creature at your house that spits bile and eats corpses? Do we go for the goat or the thing that spits bile and shoots? I don't know which option I want. I'm gonna go with the goat. Ah! It's one stab. Shit up. So because I'm a demon, I live in hell with my 2 dads who are demons. You think I'm into goats? That's fucking offensive. One guy impregnates a goat with hellspawn once, and now everybody thinks we're all about goats down here. Dude, what's wrong with you? You know goats are a super sensitive topic for demons. -2 charm and -1 fun. Shit.
Sure.
Okay. You sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Liam. Eat with Damien. Liam's just take pictures of his food. When a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table, it's the Slayer. Lunchtime's over, dirtbags. Turn to die. This always happens when we sit together. Your death-based rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pick. Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pick. Count Stankula. I'm here to spoil your face. Just his though, right? Both your faces. Fuck. The Slayer is right between the 2 of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might be able to save one. Flip the table for justice. Normally when you flip tables it's out of anger or mischief, but this is just to be the most righteous table flip ever performed. No, my footing. No, my artfully arranged cafeteria food. Yes, fucking up school property. The Slayer ends up pinned under the table along with Liam. Damien jumps down there and starts punching indiscriminately, not caring who he hits. So you know, just another normal day for Damien. I've never felt so alive. Offensive? Whatever. Let's just flip all the rest of the tables to the cafeteria while the flipping's good. You righteously flip every single table on the cafeteria. With every table flipped, you find Damien is flipping out a little more for you.
Sure.
Okay, let's go make some money. To the library! That day you spent some time at the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it! You gain +2 money. You see Damien about to punch some noob, when suddenly a dimension portal opens up between the 2 of them. Hey, what the hell? I was about to punch that noob. There'll be plenty of noobs to punch, my fearsome Palmer? When you are mine. What? I have traveled across time and space to find a fit commander for my armies and for my bedroom. Oh, you want me to come over to your kingdom so we can kill people and fuck? I wouldn't put it quite so crassly.
Fucking metal.
Well, I would. That sounds doper than hell, which isn't hard because hell is lame, but still. Okay. But if Damien goes to another dimension to fuck and kill people, how will he fucking kill people with you? There's only one thing to do. Defeat the prince's entire shitty army using nothing but a colander and some grapefruit. Show Damien a picture of the prince's armies wearing clown shoes and assless chaps. Yes! Armed with your trusty colander and helm and furious grapefruit, you charge through the rift. The prince's army turns out to be just 3 dudes, and one of the dudes is just 2 toddlers in a trench coat. You strain the shit out of them, squeeze grapefruit juice into their wounds, and toss what's left into a volcano. And what's more, you livestream the entire thing for Damien to watch back home. When you get back, he's applauding. Holy shit, that's wicked. I've never seen someone be so gratuitous with a grapefruit. Screw this interdimensional asshole. I want you to teach me about using limes as an offensive weapon. The prince slinks back to his dimension to recruit a new shitty army, while you teach Damien the mysteries of citrus food. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. Citrus food is takes quite a lot of training to learn, let's be honest. Okay. What do we want? That's my next question. Hey, more money is a good idea. We haven't. I don't think we've done any charms. Let's do some gym time. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born killer, born leader. There we go. Wow, that's a Freudian slip. +2 charm. You're chilling out, not murdering anybody when Damien slinks up to you. He's hauling a large sack with the words "definitely not a corpse" written on it. Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but there's definitely actually a corpse in this bag. You never would have guessed. Now here's the thing, I'm not saying I'm exactly responsible for making this corpse. At least not without my lawyer present. But let's just say he apparently has a very different definition of rock, paper, scissors. Anyway, I'm not interested in going back to jail, so I need you to help me hide this body real quick. It would be extremely attractive thing to do. Luckily, hiding bodies is the kind of thing you share your brilliant solution. Is your kind of thing, okay. Disguise him as a drinking fountain. No one will know the difference. Just chuck him in my garbage. He'll blend perfectly with my collection of vintage dead bodies. Yes! You'll throw the corpse in the back of Damien's dread chariot and hoof it over to your garage. Holy hell, are these all yours? Some of these are total classics. Elvis Presley, Amelia Earhart? Fuck, you've got 3 popes here? I've spent all this time trying to be a great murderer, when the greatest murderer of all was right next to me, the entire time. Damien lovingly lays his mangled corpse next to your pristine collector's items, a look of awe on his face. Eyes. Joke's on him, you're actually a really accomplished grave robber. +2 smarts and +1 charm. Everyone knows, I am the best grave robber. Grave robber.
Sure.
So I feel like Damien's currently in the bag. So yeah. You find Scott and Damien shoveling hot dogs and mashed potato in their mouths, while Coach cheers them on.
Believe in yourself.
Go, boys, go! Munch your way to victory. There is no truer sport than an eating contest. 10th crouch. Shuvlemiotha. It looks like it's a pretty fair fight so far, but where's the fun in that? Time to step in and tip the balance. Distract Scott with surprise fireworks! What the hell are you planning on setting those off in here anyway? What the hell? You were planning on sending those fireworks in here anyway. Let him rip! Hey! 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 Stop it! Who did that? Who's making noise? I'm yelling because I'm scared! They found us, Scott! The Viet Cong! Oh lordy, it's now I'm all over again! Scott and Coach flee the cafeteria. Damon lets out a sigh of full pots of equal relief and mashed potatoes. Ah, thanks, I was just eating there like I normally do when these two idiots came over and turned it into a sport. It's not my fault I ate so fast. I've got a little furnace in my stomach. Damon lets you have some of his half-chewed hot dogs. Nice! Some would say that's almost making out with him.
Sure.
Okay. Should we go for more fun? Ah, actually, let's make money. That day, you spent some time with the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails to the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such blatant scam? You lose minus 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And plus 2 money. Liam and Damien stand over a pile of books Liam has gathered. They're scrolling intently as if the books had personally wronged them. Our school teaches the most common mainstream basic material imaginable. I think there's only one thing we can do. We can do really. Petition the school to include works of value. Burn the books! Damien, you're absolutely right. The fight against anti-intellectualism must be telegraphed in a strong action, not just empty words. Damien snaps his finger and the books burst into flames. You have to admit, between a petition and fire is always the much cooler option. Unfortunately, it's at that exact moment that the crazy Martian chooses to appear. Oh, no, not again. He thinks these things are all my fault, just because they are. I can't get attention. I'm seeing a nondescript yoga resort concert this weekend, and the bands only play once in a blue moon, when the lunar eclipse lines up with. There's no time to let Liam finish. Quick, step in and be the hero they need. Tell them there's a 3-horned paper gobbler on the loose that is planning to devour the entire collection. Burn the entire library. No point of origin. No point of culprit. Without thinking, you grab as many books as you can and burn them into the fires as well. You add a chair and a table too. Turns out pretty much everything in the library is flammable. Liam and Damien get into the spirit and soon adding computers, magazines, and students to the bonfire. Crazy Martian runs to grab a fire extinguisher, at which point you, Liam and Damien, are able to sneak out of the library, leaving behind no possible trace of evidence, considering everything you touch is charred. Hot damn! That's some of the best arson I've ever seen, and believe me, I know my arson. Perhaps when they restock the library, they'll choose books with more diverse array of historical perspectives. Or even better, they won't, and then we could do this shit all over again. If high school doesn't work out for you, you've got a bright future as a career as an arsonist. Plus 2 boldness and plus 1 fun. Oh, I am so fucking bold.
Sure.
Let's go with some creativity. That day, while rehearsing for the play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain plus 2 creativity. You're daydreaming about how Damien would look walking down the aisle towards you. When you see Damien walking down the aisle hallway towards you. Oh, so listen, Don't be uncool about this or make it a big thing, but I think you're pretty rad. Like, maybe even as rad as I am. So it might be sweet if you could, you know, do some crime together. Would you be into that? I mean, could you even fucking handle that? Yes, of course, you could. And you would, and should. What kind of crime are you into these days? Quick, suggest the most badass romantic crime for an excellent date with Damien. Tax frauds and light treason. It's tempting. I think that's called the Donald Trump. Dinner and a movie. Only the dinner is arson, and the movie is also arson. Arson! Arson and arson? Sounds like my kind of night. Damon picks you up and presents you with a bouquet of matches and lighters, which you blush and happily accept. The two of you head off into the fanciest restaurant, you know, La Chateau Sauveur. You smile dolorously as Damon pulls out your chair for you, and then sets it on fire. You confidently order off the menu for both of you, before setting both menus on fire. After a delicious meal, the two of you flirtily squabble over whose absolute pleasure it would be to pick up the check, as the flame rage high all around you. Ready to head out for more arson? Heck yeah, you are. The two of you head to a movie, immediately setting your ticket stubs on fire. You take your seats and set the row in front of you on fire. You talk through the previews as the fire leap higher and higher, bathing you in a romantic glow. It's the hottest date of all time, in so many ways. Hey, I had a real nice time tonight. The only thing better than arson was the more arson. Is he actually blushing, or is that just the heat from all of the arson? Oh my fucking god, this date was literally fire. But no, like, actually literal fire. +2 charm and +1 boldness. Okay, so last lunch.
Sure.
Well, there's no reason not to go for these guys. You sit down and enjoy a nice normal meal at the spooky high cafeteria as usual. Lol, JK, something's fucked up going on here, and today is no different.
Bro.
Oh, hello, Bodachi. Did you come to sit down with us and our imaginary friend? No one else is here. Their imaginary friend rules and the whole cafeteria shakes. Okay, Bodachi, you got some smarts and you're probably going to figure this out pretty quick. Why do we have the wild beast under our table? Why don't you take a guess? He's asking you because we totally forgot our plan. Scott, no we didn't. Shut up. We're going to teach it piano or maybe saxophone. I'll ask my notes. No worries, no notes needed. You know exactly what they should do with this wild beast. It's obvious. You brought such a beast to the kitchen to turn it into the next monster champion. You can split them up. Yes. What a kick-ass idea. Which was obviously ours. You're right. That was our idea. Hooray! We're geniuses! And I have just what we need. Training montage music. Suddenly, you start a training montage, in which the three of you try to teach cooking to the wild beast. You suck at it, since you're not big chefs yourselves, and also because it's a wild beast, and it keeps devouring people and wreaking havoc. But it is quite an epic training montage. Afterwards, you're all sitting excited in front of the portable TV. The Monster Chief show is about to start. You're holding a cute supportive signs, and you even got yourself a custom-made t-shirt of the wild beast. Whoa, this is the big day. Also, how is it that we trained the wild beast and it's now on the show? Even if it's still noon, the cafeteria time hasn't even ended? Shh, Scott. Time works in mysterious ways when it comes to training montages. Okay, boys, I only hope it wasn't a souffle challenge. We know the wild beast isn't good at souffles. The wild beast isn't good at anything, aside from devouring people and wreaking havoc. You quietly watch the show. The challenge is beef Wellington. Fuck yeah, no souffle. Not so surprisingly, once the challenge begins, the wild beast just starts to devour our contestants and destroys the show set. You see the judges screaming, who the fuck let the wild beast enter the competition? The wild beast is disqualified. Well, I guess that's it. We might not have won the cash prize, but we won the most valuable prizes. The prize of laughing at our wild beast fucking up everything on the Monster Chef set, which is a memory we will cherish forever. Is Damien ready to cherish memories that include you? Wowee. Sure. Okay, last one. Let's go make some more money. Fan-fucking-tastic. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You deserve lots of... You deceive lots of people with a sensational video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover the costs. You keep only +2 money. You're doing the thing that gives you the most life, reading Dragon Heat, and you're suddenly approached by Scott and Liam. Aha! Fellow connoisseurs of the Dragophic arts. Here, Scott and I are experts on the topic. An unexpected duo. Yay, Leo and I are fandom buddies. We love to discuss things we love on our favorite stuffs, wikis, and forums. We're the best fanfic buds, even if we don't always agree, like with Starko and Merkapoo thing. Okay, first, let's be clever. I engage in passionate fandom conversations only as an ironic way of celebrating how low culture. Only ways of celebrating low culture, which I truly despise. Second, for the 100th time, after spending years in Hekapoo's dimension, Marco is actually in his 30s. So isn't it right if he dates a 16-year-old girl? What? These details matter, Scott. Think how wrong it would be for me if in my 400 years to date people from the school, if only all of you were actually teenagers instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s. Anyway, enough meta discussions. Scott and I are here for a situation. Even though our opinions differ, we agree our opinions are superior in comparison with the rest of the strangers on the Dragon Heat wiki. Yes, to that. Liam here is, like, super smart. I'm a good boy, so my ideas should be good too. But people on the wiki can be really mean sometimes. We need to gain their respect so we can convince them to be good boys too. Scott is right, we need somehow to earn the role of moderators, so we can show all those lesser beings who's the boss when it comes to the Dragon Heat fandom. But how? I'm sure we'll give us an absurd yet I'm sure you'll give us an absurd yet effective idea for the solution, as can be expected from good old Bodachi. Ask them nicely if you can stop behaving like internet trolls and instead start respecting our opinions. Let's write a powerful fanfic set on Dragon Heat wiki where you're depicted as the coolest users who should be respected. Oh. Ah yes, let's fight wielding art as our weapon. Yay, weapons are fun. Liam opens a new document on his laptop. Come on, Bodachi, amaze us with your fanfic magic. Oh dang, you never thought you were going to be the one writing. You weren't prepared for this. Let's see what happens. Liam and Scott read as you write. Liam and Scott and Bodachi were very cool and very nice, and they lived in the Dragon Heat Wiki Community Kingdom. And they were so cool and very nice that everybody said, hey, Liam, Scott, and Bodachi are very cool and very nice, so we should make Liam, Scott, and Bodachi our kings. So Liam and Scott and Bodachi were kings of the Dragon Heat Wiki Community Kingdom, because they were the most very cool and most very nice in the kingdom. Then everybody became centaurs and they had centaur sex. Now you're just writing pages and pages of centaur sex. It's perfect, right, Liam? I like the part where we said the three of us were very cool and very nice. It's not perfect, Scott. Also, you can't use centaur fiction just cause. Centaur fiction is a very delicate fanfic tool that needs to be used under the right circumstances. I think Bodachi was just trying to fool us into reading his extremely dirty centrific fiction. Not so cool. So not cool. Oh, it almost fooled me by saying we were very cool and very nice, and that was not very cool and very not nice. Very not cool and very not nice. Indeed, my dear friend Scott. Why do you always have to turn to centaur fiction when anxiety writing? Well, at least you got him to read your extremely dirty centaur fiction. Still, -2 charm, and -1 creativity. The monster prom draws near. Okay. Yep.
Sure.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to monster prom with you. Prom? With you? I gotta put this delicately. Fuck no.
What a loser.
This failure haunted you for the rest of your life. You never moved on because of total inconsistent failure. Never succeeded at anything again. Except for that time you wanted Monsters Got Talent. But your talent was being a failure at love. It astonished everyone how bad you were at romance. I thought you got him, but like... Ah! And not any less sad, though. Most likely to devour his own children to survive. Okay, and Damien, best of violence. I thought I was going to do much better at that. Those six weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept our lives. Well, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, pedaling for friendships, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happens and it's wonderful. Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. Clem honed his most admirable skills and got a job with it. He now designs Instagram filters. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK, he's become an athlete, duh. He's always a bit of a simpleton, but lovable and good-hearted as ever. And for those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed like larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there are plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid. I'm surprised I didn't get Damien. Oh well. That's the end of that. That was fun. And now... Oh, I've unlocked 7. Oh, nice. Cool. Anyway, thanks for watching tonight. And goodbye. Hey, thanks for watching my video. If you could come and check out some of the other videos on my channel, that would be really nice. Really help me out. If you want to click the like, hit the bell, click subscribe, do all the things on YouTube that people always suggest. So if you could do that, please consider it. Thank you!